So, last week I was asked to give an honest testimonial of the experience that we've had as EmpireKits.co.uk dealing with Holvrine, the agency that supply our sales team. We've worked with Holvrine for over 2 years now, and we recently terminated our contract with them because we had several concerns about their conduct. Firstly, they were charging us as a contract a lot of money, more than what they were charging other clients. So we've had it on good authority that we were paying probably 3 or 4 times more than some of the other clients that they have working with them. Secondly, they didn't feel like part of our business anymore. They were causing division between us and the members of the sales team that were working with us. So we took the decision, sadly, to terminate our agreement with them. Since then, we've been contacted by several members of their staff, giving us horror stories about how they were bullied inside the Holvrine offices, how they were told that they would have their contracts terminated with immediate effect and replaced by other people, how they were disposable and they didn't mean anything to Empire. We got told that the person that was supposed to be our account manager, Yusuf Isa, was dismissive, not present, not available, and several members of staff hadn't even met him for months. Furthermore, as of today, Friday the 5th of June 2026, the team have had their salaries withheld, despite us paying not only May's payment, but also a month in advance in June to terminate the agreement. This was made with the explicit purpose of making sure that the members of staff that were no longer going to be working on the Empire contract were compensated fairly and to make sure that they had time to find other employment. Since then, instead of finding them another client, Holvrine proceeded to terminate all of their contracts and haven't paid them. They are now pursuing them with intimidation and bully tactics by instructing them to come to the office, by threatening them with a big fine or suing them up to $10,000 and petrifying these members of the team. Now, these members of the team were terminated by Holvrine on Monday. Several members of staff have come back to work with us directly on Empire Kits because we had a great relationship with them and because they had been terminated by Holvrine. So I want to make this message clear for anybody that's considering either working with Holvrine or working for Holvrine. These guys are not moral. They're thieves. They will scam you. They've taken money away from staff, from staff that we intended to pay. They've bullied their own members of staff and they've ripped us off as a company. Avoid working with Holvrine at all costs. We are now about to start a lengthy and costly legal battle to recover our costs and make sure that these poor people in Egypt get the money that they deserve for the work that they've done. So on behalf of Empire Kits, I am the CEO, Richard Davis. Again, do not work with Holvrine. That is our true and honest testimonial.